Here on Saipan, you and I cannot own land. And you and I, as people who are not of Northern Marianas descent, we can only lease it for 55 years. That's because there is a constitution that governs law and life here on Saipan, and Article 12 of that constitution limits land ownership or interest in real property to people of Northern Marianas descent. So that brings up an interesting question that often comes up during life here, is whether Article 12 should be repealed, and should it be allowed that people who are not of Northern Marianas descent can actually purchase and sell property. Second, let me know, do you think that Article 12 should be repealed and everyone should be able to purchase land, or should it stay the way it is? Now, there are people who believe that restricting land ownership to people of Northern Marianas descent is limiting investment on the island. There are people who believe that if a hotel or some other conglomerate wanted to really put money into the Saipan economy, that the fact that they can't own the land free and clear is a deterrent to that activity. And there are other people who believe that it's not. It has not been. The Hyatt has been here. The Nico Hotel has been here. The question, though, is that people sometimes tend not to ask is what happens if Article 12 is repealed. And one of the ultimate consequences of repealing Article 12 is that ultimately, maybe over 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, ultimately the government would be forced to impose property taxes. So right now on Saipan, there's no sales tax, there's no property tax, there are no parking meters. That means that the sources of revenue for the government are limited in that regard. So where you live, if you live on the mainland, if you live in Hawaii or Guam, land is a commodity. All right. It is something that has value that can be assessed and officially evaluated. Whereas here on Saipan, land is more of a cultural asset, meaning it's passed as part of the cultural heritage from families to one generation to the next. And even though you and I may recognize value in it, and though people can speculate as to the value, and people can offer $1 million to lease it for lease beachfront